unmute, that will be great. So I want to welcome everybody here today to our fun Zoom event, and we're going to stay muted until we're done our presentations, and then I will stop the recording so that all questions can be done off screen, and then they can be as real as possible. And so stay on if you want us to answer anything personal. Our next fun Zoom, if you want to put it on your calendar, is January 10th. And we're going to start out today with Sandy Curtis, our women's health nurse practitioner, if I can speak right. And she will be sharing with you a couple of our promotions. Take it away, Sandy.
Hi, everybody, and thank you for joining us today. I want to start by asking a quick question. In the chat, just give me a yes if you feel like life has been moving faster and demanding more from you lately. I think we can all agree that everyday stress is a constant companion. It feels like it's becoming part of modern reality. With demanding jobs, family needs, and a nonstop cycle of information from media all around us, this constant pressure can leave us feeling tense, overwhelmed, and frankly, just a little less capable of handling all the unexpected. And when we're stressed, our concentration suffers, our patience wears thin, and our overall quality of life really sinks. Now, the goal isn't to eliminate stress. That's impossible. The goal is to improve our body's ability to adapt to it. And that is where the genius of the adaptive system comes in. This system is really a powerful duo that's designed to help you find your center, manage moments of tension, and promote emotional balance. So let's talk first about the aromatic component. That is your on-demand, instant peacekeeper, the adaptive calming blend essential oil. And in December, this is our free product of the month. So listen carefully about this one. This blend has, excuse me, a truly harmonious aroma. It's floral, citrusy, and a little bit minty. It uses 8 powerful essential oils. You have the calming heavy hitters like excuse me, drink time. Like lavender, magnolia, and neroli, which are famous for their ability to promote relaxation. Then, to make sure you don't get too drowsy, we have wild orange and spearmint to offer an uplifting and an energizing touch that helps to boost your mood. And finally, copaiba, rosemary, and sweet gum offer grounding and soothing aromatic support. The beauty of this oil is its versatility and its immediate impact. So to get an aromatic quick calm, my favorite way is what I call the desk reset. When I feel that tension creeping up, I put 1 drop in my palm, rub my hands together, cup them over my nose, and take 3 deep breaths. It instantly creates a bubble of calm, which allows me to approach that situation with a whole lot more composure. Now, for environmental balance, use it in your diffuser. I love diffusing Adaptiv in the kitchen when I'm doing food prep, or in my home office during my most demanding work hours. It just transforms the atmosphere, making the whole space feel lighter and less strained. Now, if someone in your home is doing homework, this would be an ideal companion in the diffuser. And for topical support, apply the oil or the pre-diluted Adaptiv Touch roller to your pulse points, your wrists, the temples, the back of your neck, This is great for sustained feelings of composure when you're on the go. The adaptive oil is for those moments where you need a little composure, a quick shift in mood, or just a more peaceful environment. Now, if you want to stock up, or maybe you haven't tried Adaptiv yet, don't miss the chance to get your 5 ml size bottle as a free gift this month. And if anybody, I think everybody here is familiar with the product of the month, so I'm not going to go into those details, but if you have questions, just shout. Now, let's talk about the Adaptiv Calming Blend capsules. Now, this is your foundational support. While the oil is incredible for managing the moment, we need something that provides consistent daily internal support. And that's where the Adaptiv Calming Blend capsules come in. These capsules are your daily supplement for resilience. And who doesn't love a sale? They're 10% off all through December. The capsules are formulated with a unique blend of essential oils, including lavender, coriander, wild orange, and fennel. But what makes them truly powerful are the botanicals, which have been clinically studied on these. First is GABA. So the scientific name, gamma aminobutyric acid, is what GABA stands for. Think of GABA as the brakes for your brain. It's a neurotransmitter that helps to promote relaxation by decreasing the excitability of the neurons in your brain. When your mind feels like it's racing and you can't shut off the noise, GABA helps to slow that down, reducing feelings of apprehension and promoting calmness. There's also selenium, or which is also known as the canna extract. This is an amazing botanical ingredient. Selenium is known to help support healthy emotional responses to stress and feelings of happiness. It promotes what we call, and I love this term, alert serenity. It helps to reduce tension and stress without causing drowsiness. So it allows you to stay focused and engaged in what you're doing. And it also has ahi flower. Now, this ingredient further supports emotional balance and overall well-being. There is so much power in these capsules and no awful side effects. So it is kind of a no-brainer to try out. If you are struggling with any kind of anxiety, overload, any kind of emotional issues, this is one that is easy to try. Using them is very simple. Take one capsule daily. Consistency is an absolute key here. When you take the capsules daily, you're building up your body's internal resilience, making you less reactive and more stable throughout the day. So this is the power of the complete adaptive systems. The capsules give you the foundation, that internal support that helps you manage stress and maintain emotional balance all day, every day. And the oil blend gives you a tool, the aromatic support for immediate, on-demand calm and centering when life throws you a curveball. And when you use them together, you're tackling tension from both the inside and the outside, helping you to feel centered, confident, and truly resilient. And when I'm talking with anyone about our oils or anything, it almost always comes down to an inside and an outside approach. We need to work on our foundation and also have those tools that we can reach for to use topically and aromatically. So if you're looking for a natural, effective way to reclaim your peace and navigate life's demands with a little more grace and composure, you will very likely become a fan of the adaptive system as I have. And if you have any questions about usage or how adaptive might fit into your daily routine, drop them in the chat and we can certainly talk more about that at the end of our presentations. But first, I want to remind you, let me reach for them here, of a couple holiday special products. They were still available yesterday. I didn't check this morning, but certainly they were still on our holiday list yesterday. First is the cinnamon drops. Nothing captures the holidays for me quite like the warm spice of cinnamon. And these drops really deliver a burst of cinnamon flavor. And I love that they're made with just three simple ingredients: pure cane sugar, organic brown rice syrup, and our own pure cinnamon bark oil. No other fillers or weird things added to these drops. They're really a nice alternative to those over-processed treats that we're often faced with, and they're individually wrapped. So you can always have one in your pocket for those times that you feel tempted by the other stuff. There's also a lemon lime drop option, and this adds a bright burst of citrus to your day any old time. It's another super clean alternative, and these are infused with our lemon and lime essential oils. We know how great those are. So if you're looking for a great addition to a gift basket, maybe just a small gift or a stocking stuffer for anyone, let the cinnamon drops or the lemon lime drops help you to check off a few more gift ideas on your list. They both come in packets of 30, and you'll find them again under our holiday specials. Now for a fun DIY, or I think of it more as a hack. As I get closer to holiday celebrations, I am a lover of the Christmas tree scent. So I have been boosting that beautiful scent in my house the last week or so using a couple of doTERRA oils and creating passive diffusers. Now, I bought the doTERRA garlands the last couple of holidays, and they're basically tiny, tiny little wool balls that are all strung together. And I'm dripping my oils right on them on the tree so that I'm getting that beautiful scent coming from my tree. But if you don't have those garlands, you can make up your own little replacement tricks. So first of all, most of us have cotton balls somewhere in our house, in our toiletries or whatever. You can drip some oils right on your cotton balls and tuck them on your tree. And you can keep refreshing them every day or so by adding a new drop of your oils right to those cotton balls. I also have some lovely little cloth ornaments. I love snowmen. So I've got these little soft snowmen on my tree. This is another place that it is so easy to just drip a couple oils right on a snowman on the tree, or all around the house. I've got snowmen. I can add that scent anywhere in my house. Passive diffusing is the best because you will notice when you walk back in that room, you'll smell it all over again, and it's wonderful. So some of the options for that: Douglas fir, Siberian fir, and Northern Escape. These are all oils that you might have in your collection already. Take a look at your oils, and if you've got any of those fir scents, and this morning I was thinking also of black spruce. I forgot to pull black spruce out of my collection. I would have to smell it again and see what that scent is, but my guess is it's another evergreen scent. So it's one that you might use for this. What a great way to use some of your woodsy oils this time of year to really make your house smell wonderful. So be creative. Find a way to drip these oils on or around your tree or your decorations. Add it to your diffuser to fill that room. And I hope all of this information was helpful. I know that Dr. Marie has some amazing frankincense wisdom that we all need to hear. So take it away, Dr. Marie.
Thank you, Sandy, so much. And Adaptiv Roller is always by my side. I didn't even have to move. I love this. And if people saw the power, I have so many stories from people about how that has been a godsend in their lives. So I know when I start off, a lot of times I always say, oh my goodness, this is my favorite oil. but I have to say, because they are, but frankincense, which I can talk about today, I think if I was on a deserted island and I can only have one oil, it truly would be frankincense, you know? And, as far as, like being Catholic in my faith, it just lifts me up like in a million ways, you know? So I'm just so grateful for it. So one of the things that they talk about, I don't even look at the price point, but if we look into the research of how people in doTERRA source, you'll understand the benefits of it and why it costs the way it is. And they call it the king of oils. It's powerful, it's incredibly therapeutic, and it's been used for thousands of years in religious, ceremonies, spiritual ceremonies, for worship, meditation, all of those things. The word frankincense appears in the Bible 17 times. Sorry, I'm going to get a little bit like this with you today because it's Christmas. Um, and the word incense, when they look at, frankincense overall, is mentioned 113 times. So there's a reason that something this is important is mentioned so many times. So it should, pop our ears open a little bit to the importance of it, along with some of the other, spices that we used. It comes from a tree or a shrub with these abundant pinnate leaves. And they are usually white or a pale pink color, the flowers are. And it comes from a resin. And I believe doTERRA has a video that we can even watch about this and them sourcing it and the resin coming off of the tree. Um, and it's the oil itself is steam distilled from this resin that they get off of the tree. It's one of the most prized and precious essential oils. Possessed, I am possessed with it, for extraordinary health benefits, right? So that's why if I'm on that deserted island, I want it. And how it transports through our system to keep our wellness on every level in every organ and every system is to behold. It's used for, Sandy just talked about, stress levels and how our body reacts and or responds to stress levels. This is one of the oils for that. You can put a drop and put it on the roof of your mouth and hold it there for a little bit. And it's helped also to like, bring us down a little bit, right? And it's also been known for health benefits as far as reducing some of the discomforts in our life, swelling discomforts. There's lots and lots of benefits about it. It even has been shown in lots of research. There's lots of research on this for and the science behind breast health and other different areas in our body that they're using it. And I know some hospitals that are particularly using it for some conditions that we have going on in our culture nowadays. It's great for this time of year. I do Dr. Hill's little blend. I use it every day, but I also yesterday in our class, some people didn't like the taste of it. So if we don't like the taste of any of our oils, but we want the health benefits, particularly of this frankincense, we have these little capsules. Put a couple drops in your capsules. I know Roxanne does like this shot every day. She's much better than me because some of the oils she puts in that I don't like the taste of, but these capsules, and they're like $4 for I don't even know how many, 160. So get those to have those around in the house. But anyways, um, you can just apply it topically, internally. You can diffuse it. There's lots of ways that we can use this particular oil. So one of the things I thought, because I can go on and on about the health benefits of it, but with frankincense and all of the oils, if we look at it, um, and we want to see. So I have here for skin sensitivity. People will ask, well, how do I know? just put a little dot on one of your areas. It in the research, it's not known for skin sensitivity. Pat was talking earlier about maybe using too much. We all tend to like take rollers or whatever and lather ourselves with it. The purity and efficacy of our oils, we don't need a lot of this. So we can look forward to that. Frankincense is not known for photosensitivity. So that's great to know. We can use it in the summer and go out in that. It's also under the grass, GRAS. If anybody ever sees that, it's mean generally regarded as safe. In any of the research, it's under that as well. And then also, I, as a physician, I always have to look at, uses and cautions, and I'm always, say, well, check with your physician but great in pregnancies. When my grandchildren, I was blessed enough to deliver my grandchildren at home in their homes. And I always would take a drop of frankincense and put it right here because, the fontanelles are open up, right? So I would put a drop right there as soon as they were born and then take a little oil and rub up and down their spine. I get goosebumps just even remember doing that with them. So, frankincense this month, when you put in a 200 PV order, you get this for free. Now, Diane, who said she can't be on this call today, she just ordered Sandy all those the lemon lime, the cinnamon and everything, and a whole bunch of stuff as stocking stuffers. There is so many great products that we can get for healthy. Who needs more plastic stuff or something else to dust? Let's get healthy and do that. So her order was big enough. She had wanted to order frankincense. I said, Diane, you're getting this for free. You don't even have to order it because of your PV this month. So let's take advantage of that. And this is, lasts such a while, this 15 ml bottle. So don't forget to put that into your cart. Lots of stuff. This roller blend, I have some of these little spots as we get older on us. So this roller bottle, already broken down in fractionated coconut oil, I just kind of little rub on my little spots that I have. So one of the things that we should think about when we take an oil internally, it's going through all of our organs and our systems within X amount of time. If something is broken down in a lipid base, a fat base, any carrier oil, fractionated coconut oil, olive oil, jojoba, it doesn't matter. It's a fat base. That oil stays more concentrated in that area because it doesn't disperse as equally throughout the body. So clients that I've had that have certain things going on their skin, this frankincense roller has been amazing. And I could tell you so many testimonials, and I should have this one guy come on one of these times and talk about his skin issues and the benefits of this. So keep that by your side as well. And then this dandy little, oh gosh, stick. Yes, thank you very much. It's also got Nione wood in it. This is great. I love this because my thumbs get sore, and I just keep this beside my couch there and rub it all over my thumbs. So any sore spots, it's great because again, that base, it's going to target those areas that we might be having a little discomfort in our bodies. So some of the therapeutic compounds in it are alpha-pinene, alpha-gurine, Sandy's much better at this than I, and limonene. So I always encourage people to look things up. We waste so much time scrolling through Facebook or just wasting time. These are the benefits that are not only going to help us. And I said to somebody yesterday, I'm getting old. I need to give this knowledge to everybody else. So the more that we study that we can pass on to help future generations, we just, the benefits is you can't even put it into words. So for me, if our young baby Jesus was given frankincense for longevity of life, we can certainly benefit and use it for ourselves because we are all so loved. So with that, my love, and colleague and she's just amazing to us. And I appreciate her so much. I'm going to turn it over to Roxanne. Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Thank you, Dr. Marie, and thank you, Sandy. I am always so honored to be able to listen to you both teach. And I want to let everybody know who watches this replay, this is gold. This is gold right here. And so, also with the frankincense, there is a bundle that you can purchase to save a little bit of money. And I believe it is the stick, the capsules. I think that might be it in the frankincense bundle, the stick and the capsules. And I love the capsules because that's taking it in internally with the boswellic acid. And that is big, powerful stuff too. Look that up on ncbi.nih.gov or PubMed. So I have a few things to mention to you today. One thing is our little owl diffuser. Isn't this guy cute? I love this guy. And so I just turned him on, and I'm going to let you know that right now it's going continuously for 2 hours. With one more press, it'll go continuously for 5 hours. With the third press, it will go continuously for 5 minutes and then stop for 5 minutes, but that will last you for 10 hours. So that's the way I prefer to use it. And then you can also adjust the lighting. It's either bright or dim or off. And this little guy will play sounds. It's so sweet. Well, wait a minute. Why am I not hearing sounds? That's with one press. You get a little bit of music. And this is an ocean wave or a lake wave. This is rain. And then this one, wait for it, wait for it. Bird songs. So naturally, because my husband is really, really into birds, we had to get it. And the bird song is really sweet. And I love those gentle sounds. And it's great for creating a quiet, calm space in your home. And isn't it good to have a soft spot to land each day when we've been so busy at work or running errands, uh, fighting the throngs at the grocery store? I know how much I appreciate this kind of a diffuser after returning home from workouts or my appointments or meetings and other errands to sit quietly for a little bit and gently recall what I did to celebrate my accomplishments of the day. Also, my nervous system loves it when I can take that time, 5 to 30 minutes to just regroup. And I have the owl diffuser in our family room, and it is absolutely the cutest thing. One of the few holiday items that is not sold out yet. And what comes with it is the Calmer blend. The Calmer blend is from the kids collection. So what does that mean? It means it will calm you down, relax you, help with sleep, and it is really good because it has different oils in it that are much softer. So anyone who tells you they don't like strong smells will love our kids collection smells, our kids collection oil blends. And they're all oil blends designed to kind of replicate the benefits of our adult blends in that same category. So, what child or bird lover might want this limited time offer gift? I know it was 50% sold a couple days ago. So I think if you order today, you'll still get it in time for Christmas easily. It's really the sweetest thing that I've seen in quite a while. And another question I have for you is, are you getting together with friends or family soon? Most of us are, right? Are you making yummy, healthy foods? I had a customer appreciation happy hour recently and wanted one station to highlight healthy foods using our therapeutic oils. One thing that got a rave review was the easiest thing I have done all week. I had found a healthy tzatziki, which is a Greek combination of cucumbers and yogurt and dill. And I found that brand using my Yucca app on my phone, which I'm always, whenever I buy anything new now, I'm running it through Yucca to make sure it doesn't have any hidden additives and things like that that we just do not need. And you know what? Most of the stuff in the stores are not good. So it really honestly pays off if you get that little Yucca app and just you walk up to the barcode and just scan it, and instantly all this information comes up about the product, how much protein, carbs, fat, sodium, additives. And you can even click where it says additives, and it'll tell you what that additive might do to your body. And if that doesn't turn you away from buying that bad or poor product, I can't help you, okay? And at the bottom of all the bad and poor products, they tell you recommendations for healthier choices. And that's the best part of that app. And the Cedars Tzatziki was the brand I bought, but Wellesley Farms, the BJ brand, has an excellent one as well. And so what did I add to that? First, I put it in a glass bowl, number one, because it comes in a plastic tub. Put it in a glass bowl. Then I added lemon oil, simple lemon oil to taste. And I made it nice and zippy. And everyone kept going back to it because I had some sliced up veggies for people to dip into it. And they kept going back to it and saying, "This is so fantastic. How do you make that?" And it pops the flavor big time for the carrots and the cucumber that I had cut up for them. And we know how cleansing lemon oil is, right? It helps detoxify the liver, such that a friend who was being followed for an unhealthy liver situation got dramatic results from drinking just a drop in her water every time she filled her glass. And her doctor called her to say, "Keep that going." I think her liver enzymes went down hundreds of points. And so we discussed once, I think, how well lemon essential oil acts as a non-toxic Goo alternative. Well, that was part of our discussion too at this happy hour. Everyone had their own Goo stories about how they hate it. It smells so awful. And so we talked about how quickly the lemon can dissolve labels and glue residue and stuff from containers or from products that you've bought. So super effective and way nicer to inhale. It's very uplifting too. So as you're cleaning, you're getting uplifted as you're doing that little chore. And often we buy these bargain products and then we have a sticker that's on there that we can't get off and we think, how can I give that to somebody as a gift? And so remember, lemon essential oil is very supportive of the liver, gallbladder, and kidneys, and it's so great for mucus as well as low energy. It's good for supporting healthy cholesterol and circulation, as well as excess appetite. Who can't use lemon now? It's a wonderful degreaser, like for dishes, hair, and oily skin. I would, however, caution using it on your face directly if you have oily face that you want to try and get unoily. I would use it just at night because then by the time you get up out in the sun, it shouldn't be as sun sensitive for you. And of course, flavoring our foods is always a boost of freshness too. It's a super condo for anything with blueberries, coleslaw, and certain breads. Now, my DIY is to make overnight oats. And I'll use my mason jar and take a half a cup of rolled oats, a cup of the milk of my choice, which happens to be soy milk right now. I love my organic, unsweetened soy milk by Silk, and it's the only place I can get it is Market Basket in Westbrook. So I always have to make sure I have a trip over there and get that. A tablespoon of chia seeds, a tablespoon of pure maple syrup or a healthy sweetener of your choice. Since I don't use refined sugar, I happen to use xylitol. And a couple drops of lemon essential oil or orange essential oil to the mason jar. You cover that up, cover it well, and then give it a good shake. And you know what? If you want extra protein in it, I'm even putting in a nice, healthy protein collagen powder. And so what happens is you let it sit overnight in the fridge, and the next morning you've got instant breakfast that is way better than a Pop-Tart, way better than most other things people are too quick to grab. And it has great protein, fiber, and organ supporting nutrients right in it. And from personal experience, I will warn you that steel cut oats would need more than a couple nights to really soften enough because otherwise they're just too hard. So steel cut oats would be a different ball game. But you could do it. I've done it. Will you try that and let me know how you enjoyed it, please? I am truly loving the Vanilla Dream Restorative Lip Balm. It's in my pocket, so I had to get it out. But this little baby is one of my new favorite things to put on my lips. It looks like a bigger tube, but it's the same weight. I did check it out. But oh my gosh, do I love applying this to my lips. It feels like nothing else that I ever put on my lips, and I'm big on putting stuff on my lips. I'm constantly in need of applications in the past until this particular lip balm. Unfortunately, it sold out by noon on the 11th. I've written to both products at doTERRA to ask if they will consider adding the Vanilla Dream restorative lip balm as well as the restorative hand cream because as Patsy told us before we went on video, that is one of her favorite things that she's ever gotten too. So I'm hoping they will make it a permanent part of our doTERRA products. And do you know, anytime you have a desired product and want it to be permanent, please email them and ask them. And the more they hear it from us, the more they will respond. I know they value our input because that's the kind of company they are. They like to make us happy. And as you hear people talking about their problems and you believe they can be helped with our natural solutions, how about asking them, what do you do to feel better? After listening really well, consider offering them a natural solution to try if they're open to it. And if it's in person and you have the oil, consider having them try your drop or two right then and there. So often that's all they need for like discomfort or digestive or respiratory issues. That miracle moment to see that they really work might be just what they need and could help them get started using doTERRA to feel confident and hopeful with pure, reliable, natural solutions. And if they want more information, just share your refer a friend link and tell them if they're so inclined to place an order, be sure and do it from that link specifically, and then they get a free year of wholesale pricing. You will have done a very, very good thing, and I'm certain you are glad you have yours right now. I know I would not feel as good or perform as well without my doTERRA essential oil products. Who might you help today or this week? Let me know if you are able to do this in the next couple of weeks. I will celebrate you. And I know that Marie and Sandy are always sharing their products. And so I often will think back to myself, what would have happened if I had never gone to that hand massage class back in 2013 and learned firsthand how special that deep blue rub could be to my achy hands. And even just applying it to my hand, the deep blue rub at that moment helped my back discomfort and my leg discomfort to the point where the teacher said, "How does that feel?" And I said, "I have no more discomfort." And I just couldn't believe it. And that was my start in exploring doTERRA oils and getting my own wholesale account. It's a beautiful thing because not only does it help me medically, physically, emotionally, spiritually, but now it also helps me financially. It's nice that I can do this to help other people, and it's worth my while. So I want to thank you so much for joining this fun Zoom and enjoy a great next few weeks of family love and joy every chance you can. Our next fun Zoom is January 10th, 2026. Oh my God, did I just say 2026? Yes, I did. But time is flying and we're not getting any younger, right? So take good care of the time you've got and stay well.